Hey bro, I just came back home from work. It was a pretty rough day, but I want to talk about a cool topic today. So, this journey that you're on right now, right? On self improvement, where you're trying to be different, you don't want to go by the normal rules, the standards that were set onto you. That's cool, right? But the thing is, this entrepreneurial journey, as it's called, isn't fucking easy, man. There's a lot of hardships along the way. And one of the main things that so many people are concerned about, not just me or you for this matter, is this fear, bro, of what if I don't make it? What if this isn't for me? What if I'm wasting years of my life? And at the end of this, I would have just wasted them. And now I need to go back to the same old lifestyle, but I'm just behind everyone else. What if I fail, bro? And this is scary, right? Very scary. So many people are concerned about this. It gets talked about on lots of podcasts by successful guys. And yesterday I was watching Alex Hermosi explain this. So if you don't know who Alex Hermosi is, he's this gigachat guy. He's massive. He's not natural, but he's very fucking big. He has like nearly $1 million, billion. And the interesting thing about him is that even though he's a billionaire right now, around 10 years ago, when he was at the beginning of his journey, there was a time where he didn't have $1 billion. He had negative 100,000. So for 1 month in his life, 30 days, he was losing over $3,000 a day. He was just looking at the bank account go down, negative, negative, negative. And there was nothing he could do. It's a complicated situation, I don't know so many details, but he was losing thousands of dollars a day, a monthly wage nowadays. Every single day for 30 days. And there was nothing he could do. It was out of his control. How the fuck would you feel in that situation, man? Because let me tell you, so many people would quit. They would be afraid. They would tell to themselves, nah, this is way too much. Let's get a normal job, live a normal life. I'll slowly pay over this 100,000 and I'll live a normal life in a few years and everything will be fine. No. He wasn't gonna take that. And the one mindset that kept him through all that fucking pain was, as long as I don't quit, I can't lose. Think about it for a second. If I don't quit, I can't lose. Because here's the thing. He knew he was on the right path. And that's so fucking important, man. Because personally, right, I've also had so many doubts. I've thought that I'm wasting my time, like I'll graduate school, I'll be at McDonald's, no skills learned doing this entrepreneurial shit, this won't work, I'll have to get a normal job, I'll get a little fucking wage, a little monthly salary, like it's gonna be bad, I don't want that. But I'm afraid that it might happen. I'm afraid. And the thing about this self-improvement journey is, there's so many guys who can be like, oh, self-improvement changed my life. In 3 months, I'm a different person. I went from broke to a CEO. But I'm not like that. And you probably aren't either. I've been on self-improvement for 1.5 years now, bro. And I'm not a gigachat. I'm not some insane person. And that feels bad, right? Or it would have felt bad if I didn't have a good mindset, I guess. Because here's the thing. You might be on self-improvement for months, for 1 year, for 2 years. And you compare yourself to other guys. And you're like, man, I'm not really that different from them. I'm not like that far above them. A lot of them are actually better than me still. Even though I've been putting in work for years now. And that might demotivate you. That might make you want to give up this entire lifestyle and just go back to the same old way that you used to live and everyone else is living. Because you're not seeing results, right? But that's wrong. See, if you're completely honest with yourself, not comparing yourself to other guys, But to you from the past, I honestly don't think it's possible that you a year and a half before you started self-improvement and you now, it's not possible that you now aren't quite better, bro. Maybe you still don't make a lot of money. Maybe your physique still isn't perfect. Maybe your business still isn't where you want it to be. But this lifestyle is having a good effect, bro. If you look at it, if I think back to myself a year and a half ago, I wouldn't be coming home from a 4-hour workday at 6 a.m. and recording a video and hitting, no. I would be, I don't know what the fuck, I'd be watching League of Legends right now, on my phone. Probably already jerked off, eating some pastry food. I wouldn't be here doing this. And that makes me feel nice knowing it. Because there's a lot of guys who are not on self-improvement, who are better than me in a lot of things. But the thing is, I know I'm on the right path. I know it, I'm on the right path. If you're in self-improvement and you're having doubts if it works or not, you are on the right path. Just like Alex Hormozi knew, he was going the correct direction. All he needed to do was just keep going. The moment he stopped, the moment he would say, nah, this isn't for me, I'm going back to the normal life, he's lost now. He's lost. But he kept pushing. Now he's a billionaire almost. Why wouldn't you be able to do the same? Because here's the thing, man. I want to explain this. You are on the right path. Imagine like a literal path. At the beginning of the path, where you and I are right now, it's hard. There's a lot of obstacles, a lot of curls you have to take, a lot of fucking trees and rocks that are standing between you and where you want to get to. It's not easy. And what makes it even harder is the actual path itself isn't very nice. There's not trees around you, there's not birds chirping. It's an ugly path that's hard. And that's what makes so many people quit and give up and fail. But if you just keep walking along it, if you take the turns, if you go over the trees, over the rocks, you will find out that the path stays hard, it stays difficult. But it becomes beautiful. There's trees, there's birds, there's waterfalls. And what do I mean by this? Well, the beginning of being an entrepreneur of a business is hard, right? So much new shit you gotta learn, so much stuff you got to do. But so many people believe that once you get to the end, it becomes easy, right? But that's very wrong. You know, Alex Hormozi, for example, I'm sure when he was losing thousands of dollars, it wasn't easy. But right now, when he has to deal with millions and hundreds of millions of dollars, it's also hard, right? There's still the trees and the rocks and the stuff he has to do. But because he's been walking on this path for like 10 years now, even though it's hard, the path itself is beautiful. His life is good and hard. And that's honestly the fucking end point, bro. That's where we want to get to. We don't want an easy life, because that would get fucking boring. Right now, I had a difficult day at work today. I could, like 4 hours work, I probably rested for like 20 minutes. It was a difficult day. And I came home and I feel proud of myself for doing it, man. It wasn't easy, but I feel like I conquered. I feel like I conquered something because it was difficult. And that's the goal, bro. We want to conquer, like, not to get into like ultra hyper masculine, but it's true. It's inside of us that we want to achieve, we want to compete, we want to conquer, bro. We want to fucking go past the rock, past the tree. We want to keep going, get to the other side. And if you do it long enough, and if you try hard enough, even if you work hard enough, the other side becomes so much nicer, so much more fulfilling. But it stays hard, because it was always meant to be hard, bro. Even if you quit self-improvement, it's too much for you. It doesn't work, no results. A normal life isn't easy either, man. Because You're sat there working the same job as everyone else, same schedule, annoying boss, bullshit you have to deal with. You're tired, you don't want to work, but you have to go. It's pretty much the same thing. But it's even harder. Because you're less free, bro. You don't have the freedom. You don't get to see the clear and beautiful path. It stays hard, but it doesn't become beautiful. That just sounds rough, bro. Do you really want to live that life? It is always going to be hard. That's how it's meant to be. But if you stay on the path you're on right now, and you don't go back at the beginning, take a different one, take a third one, stay where you are right now and move forward, past everything,